Looky here, what have we got in front of us? We've got a wonderful mountain of cables and wires and whatnot. So basically this is what we have produced, a range of accessories, cabling for different needs, different connections, and we're going to go through it one by one. Okay, the first accessories I'd like to talk about is the fuse pigtail. See, that's the fuse. And in there, of course, there's a glass fuse. It's a rated 3 amp glass fuse. A lot of the fish finders will come with included fuse, and to install them, it's a total pain in the backside. So if you've got one of those, you know exactly what's involved in trying to waterproof a included fuse that comes with a fish finder. But with this, it's all-in-one cable, and of course with our own special waterproof plug. So with this, we need to be careful, negative positives there. This will plug in straight to your battery, and this is already fused, and then of course you connect it to your fish finder. If not, without the fuse, what comes with it is a standard male, standard pigtail. We'll call this the male, call this the female. But anyway, so this is the pigtail that comes standard. Of course, it's unfused, and if you want to use it, you got to fuse it and make it waterproof. And yeah, it's a lot of mucking around, and it's not a simple task. But with this, guess what? Plug and play solution. Our second accessory that we want to talk about is the double pigtail, okay? Which means you connect one side to your batteries, and the other side gives you a connection to run 2 appliances. One could be your fish finder, the second one could be your LED lights, and so on. So of course, with a fish finder, if you want a fuse pigtail, like we said before, this is the fuse pigtail, you can connect it here. And this will be your fused pigtail, and then with this end, this will be to your LED lights, and so on. Okay, so it's basically just a double adapter, a double pigtail. The next cable that I want to talk about is the parallel connector. Okay, the parallel connector. What this does is allows 2 batteries to be connected together, so the capacity will add up to get a bigger capacity. So you got 17.5 plus 7 amp hour. If you have 2 17.5, you have 35 altogether. If you have 2 7s, you have 14, or you can even have these 2 connected together. Okay, so they'll give you about 24.5 amp hour. And how this cable works is you connect one battery, connect 2 batteries together, like so. And of course, with the waterproof plug all plugged up, you end up with one output, and from there you can use it as you would normally. And of course, if you want to split it with a double, there you go, see that? Now you've got 2 outputs, and you want to put a fuse on one of them, do it like so, put the cap on. So basically, all our cabling is a waterproof plug and play system with the waterproof connectors. So it can be easily interchanged, swapped around, and make up using the different solutions that we've provided to get a perfect scenario for your kayak. In front of me here is a dual port USB, waterproof, provided. You put the cap on, and we've terminated the other end with our plug and play system, our plug and play waterproof Fpv-Power connector. So with this, straight in there, like so, straight away you've got working USB to charge your GoPro, your mobile phones, and all USB devices from here. So this is great for camping, or if you're on the go. For a more realistic scenario, you would have a double pigtail, such as one of these that we've demonstrated many times already on this video. And of course, one goes to your fish finder, one goes to your USB charger, waterproof. This will be one of my all-time favorite, and I use this a lot because we do a lot of camping, and this is just a fantastic adapter, so handy. Now, this just plugs into here, like so, and what you get is a cigarette lighter port. And with this, my 12-volt camping shower, our fans, any 12-volt accessory that uses LED lights for camping, usually it's a cigarette plug, and this is just so versatile and one of the most used accessories when I go camping with our batteries. In front of me, there's two covers. Call them caps, call them bungs, and these are the covers for the male and female end. So this would be the battery cover. What this does is, I don't know if you can see it, there's a silicone O-ring in there, which you can't see, but there is. And of course, once you put it on, guess what? That keeps your battery connection moisture free, dirt and moisture free. So it will be dry. No rust or no corrosion can form over a long time, especially if you're near the ocean. You know, the salty air can get into a lot of cracks and crevices. So that's that for the battery. We've got the battery cap, and this is actually the pigtail cap. Now the pigtail would be means of, let's pick any of this. So with that, plug it in. It's a dead end, meaning just a plug. And of course, once you put this, you screw this over. That's a clean, waterproof, dustproof, moisture-proof connection there. Okay. So a working scenario would be, let's say this is your fused pigtail. This is hooked up to your fish finder. All right, and this sits in your boat somewhere. It's basically a permanent installation because your fish finder cable is permanently rigged up in your kayak. And of course, you can unscrew it on the fish finder end and pack up your fish finder and take it off your kayak. But this always stays in your kayak. And if you live near the ocean, if it's outside, stored outside, the weather gets to it, moisture gets to it, and this is exposed to the elements. So what we do is put this in. The O-ring seals it, silicone O-ring. Connects this up. What do you have? You have a perfectly clean sealed unit. Here you're looking at a car charger. It's only a 1 amp charger. So if you need to charge in the car through a cigarette lighter, in your car cigarette lighter, you can pick up one of these and this will charge your battery at 1 amp. Bear in mind the standard charger that comes with all our batteries is a 2 amp charger. This is charging at 1 amp.